Shalom, St. James. I'm sure many of us are expectant after last week's teaching video by Bishop Rennis on the upcoming online Holy Communion service. Now, Holy Communion is an important and central part of our Anglican worship, and our understanding has been enriched by many theological perspectives and development over time. And I'm so grateful for the many clarifications, questions at the E-Plaza last Sunday. And I hope to reprise it this week. Now, Bishop Rennis will be issuing a bishop's dispensation to vary the current practice of how the Diocese of Singapore observe Holy Communion due to the COVID-19 situation and the special challenges posed to pastorally care for Anglicans in Singapore. And this is after months of intense consultation and study by a group of clergy and lay people led by Bishop Designate the Reverend Canon Dr. Titus Chung. So together with my clergy and senior staff members, we also would like St. James's Church to prepare well. And we will grow as a parish in our theological understanding of our Anglican faith and order, and especially in this area of the sacrament of Holy Communion. So firstly, preparations prior to 2nd August 2020. It will take a long time to fully understand this and many related issues. And with 2 weekends to go before we observe Holy Communion online on 2nd of August for the Archdeaconry of Singapore. By that I mean only the Anglican parishes in Singapore, and it excludes the 6 deaneries. I need you to help me with this following 2 things. First, you can email your questions, your clarifications you may have to vicar@sjc.org.sg. Or you can post your questions to the chat at this online service or at the E-Plaza on the 18th and the 19th of July. And I will be there with the team, and we will answer as many questions as we can at the E-Plaza this week. And for those questions we are unable to fill the answers, we will compile it into a list of frequently asked questions, and we'll release it on the 26th of July. Secondly, the sermon on the 25th and the 26th of July, we will deal with the most salient issues. The clergy will expound on 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 17 to 34. And I want to commend to us to study this passage for ourselves. Reflect on it before you listen to the sermon on the 25th or the 26th. The second thing is, how do we discern the body of Christ that Paul talks about? And as an important part of our Anglican worship, we want to make available God's means of grace faithfully as we partake of the Holy Communion. And we do so as a church family, and I believe it will unite us, it will build us up towards maturity as we gather around the Lord's table. Discerning this body rightly, it is a key theological idea in 1 Corinthians 11. And it is also part of the Anglican order found in the canons of the Anglican Church in the province of Southeast Asia. But at the same time, we want to ensure that we provide every possible access to SJC worshippers. Some may be challenged technologically, or some may face mobility or other issues. And that's where I want to raise a team of ambassadors who will be willing to go to the homes of these members, help them on the 2nd of August, and also the week of 15th and the 16th of August. So please email vicar@sjc.org.sg. Firstly, if you would like to be an ambassador and can help someone. Second, if you need help and you would like an ambassador to visit you. Thirdly, if you know someone who perhaps will need help, let us know so that the church can connect with them. You know, Jesus at the last Passover feast said to his disciples, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." John chapter 13, verse 34 to 35. So, church, as we wait and learn together and serve one another, may Christ's love be seen in us. The Lord be with you. God bless.